Pisces. What's going on, Pisces? I hope y'all are doing well. So, Pisces, let's jump right into it. Hold on, Pisces, give me 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. I'll be right with y'all, Pisces. Okay, there we go. Pisces, let me tell y'all something. People can say man and woman are not meant to be single. Man and woman are not meant to be alone. They can say all that. I encourage everyone listening to this video to look at everything in life from a spiritual perspective. If you think about it, how will America profit if it's always happy marriages and happy relationships and nobody had any issues? Because it costs to get divorced, right? There is always an agenda. It's all these laws. Why is there no law for no sex before marriage? It's because sexual energy is one of the most potent forces that a human being possesses. You see how some people literally drool when they think they can have sex with somebody, or how angry some people get when you don't want to have sex with them, or when a person don't want to have sex with them. You see how much anger it brings out of some people. You see how angry a person gets when they are sexually rejected. You see that? Sex is the primary battleground in spiritual warfare. When you are going through a major spiritual awakening, you automatically become a targeted assignment to stop your spiritual growth. Think about how powerful the act of sex is. It literally is the energy of creation. Having sex can end up creating a whole human life and bringing life into the world. Soul ties are real. Don't ever let anybody tell you that they're not. They are very real. Sexual energy is sacred authority. When you master your urges and refuse to trade your power for cheap comfort or for temporary satisfaction, pleasure, what you are doing, you're dismantling the primary weapon used to derail your spiritual journey. This is seriously something I want everybody who clicks on this video to think about. When you finish this video and go back to your life, I seriously want you to think about this. But let's start the reading. Hey Pisces, what's up? I'm Nat. Thank you for coming to my channel. She got them tarot cards. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me. Like the video, share the video. So Pisces, this is your reading. This reading will not and cannot resonate with every single Pisces who press play. That is impossible. Therefore, if it don't apply, let it fly. If it don't fit, don't try to force it to. Y'all know what I say. I'm going to say a protection incantation over y'all reading real quick, Pisces, before I get started. My power is not of this world. The Most High give me permission to trample on all my enemies. All evil entities, spirits, and energies are condemned from this reading. You are not welcome here. Flee. And with my sovereign authority, I send you back to your source from which you came. Ashe, ashe, ashe. The title of this video is Spiritual Warfare, Scheming to Seduce You to Steal Your Spiritual Power. Yeah. Let's get into the starting energy of your reading, Pisces. What is the starting energy of the reading for Pisces? And again, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me. Like the video, share the video. Tell your friends and family about She Got Them Tarot cards. Tell them they will love it over here. Also, if you're not a Pisces and you're a cross watcher, thank you for supporting the channel. I do appreciate you all the same. One more shuffle. starting energy of the reading for Pisces. All right, let's see. Pull 3 cards for you guys. Why I keep saying that everybody is getting ghosted? I'm saying rejection and confusion. You can't sleep because you're stressed that somebody is not calling you or that somebody is not texting you back, and it really got you in your feelings. You're the type of person that's shocked to escape your thoughts. Like, you do a lot of impulse spending where you're going through something in your life, or when somebody just make you feel irrelevant or make you feel empty inside or something like that. You do a lot of impulse shopping, retail therapy. All right, let's get to your first oracle message. First oracle message for Pisces. First oracle message for Pisces. One more shuffle. First oracle message for Pisces. The trickster, ego and excess. So this is an ancestor message I have for you guys. Your ancestor is saying you're making unhealthy choices. This is a male ancestor saying this to you. He's saying your dark side is taking over and you caused the mess that you're in. But the good thing is that you have the intelligence to fix it. He said the devil is in the details. He said you're being seduced by unhealthy attachments, temptations, materialism, addictions, and that he knows that you feel trapped. The trick is that life has convinced you that you're powerless when it comes to breaking free from addictive and unhealthy patterns of behavior. And your ancestor is saying it's no need to sit around being depressed, because if you want different, you have to do something different and to release what's holding you back. That negative behavior is a bad spirit. And this ain't your ancestor saying that. This is me telling you. That negative behavior is a bad spirit. Pray it away, Pisces. It's literally a prayer for everything. Start with the book of Psalms in the Bible. I ain't telling you which ones because you got to do the work. Let's get into the second oracle message for Pisces. Second oracle message for Pisces. Second oracle message for Pisces. One more shuffle. Second oracle message for Pisces. And the card says, act with clarity. The card is saying, make clear goals and then make choices that align with those goals. What do you want out of life? Why do you want it? You should always be able to answer those 2 questions, because unfocused energy leads to scattered results. Don't let distractions get you off track. Use wisdom and knowledge over your emotions. All right, Pisces? That's the second oracle message. Let's jump into your third oracle message. What is the third oracle message for Pisces? Oops. Third oracle message for Pisces. One more shuffle. Third oracle message for Pisces. I feel like you're ignoring somebody who's trying to holler at you. Yeah, somebody slid in your DMs flirting with you, trying to test the waters, but you look bored, unimpressed. Like, you're just not interested, because it looks like it's because you're working on keeping your energy balanced. I feel like it's almost like, it almost feel like to me you just, and from what I'm seeing, we are good on the sound. Let's jump right into it. What are the messages I need to communicate to the Pisces? Messages I need to communicate to Pisces. One more shuffle. Messages I need to communicate to Pisces. Let's see. Y'all have the Six of Swords, the Five of Pentacles reversed, the Nine of Wands reversed, the Hierophant, the Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Magician. And the Sun card reversed. Excuse me. Okay, so I see somebody moved on to another situation. You traveled overseas, or you just traveled in general. You traveled far because you were curious about how it would be to move to a new place, like starting over, a new area where no one knows you, things of that nature. Kind of like I said, starting over, but then it looks like you regret it. Maybe because you can't find a job where you moved to. The house could be falling apart, or the apartment, or whatever the case may be, or it's not how they advertised the property. Maybe the the air in the house or the apartment could be making you sick, or I'm getting like mildew, or something like that. And you don't have any support because you moved away from all of your family. But there are resources and help. It's help in your area. You might want to try the churches in your area. Start there. I see you just want to give up because it's like it's always something. But Pisces, I'm gonna tell you right now, you have came too far to give up, and I feel like let me tell you something. And I always tell y'all, I'm 95% of an intuitive tarot card reader. I really feel like you should go to a church because for assistance. If you don't attend church, because I don't do church. Okay, I'm a spiritualist. I don't do church for my real spiritualists know what's up. But I really feel like you should go to a church for assistance, because I see somebody with deep, even though this person may be a part of the church, I really feel like there's somebody with deep spiritual knowledge in that church that you are meant to meet. I really, really do, who can help you tap into your spiritual gifts and use them to start changing your life. This is someone who's going to help you look at every situation you go through as a learning experience, whether it's good or bad. But I see eventually you learn to balance things out as time go on, and you're, living where you're living in a new place. You're starting to learn how to balance things out to, try to stay positive while you're having a lot of responsibility. You're struggling with your bills. You're struggling with keeping money or getting money, having a lot of money issues. I'm seeing you could possibly be dealing with being cheated on. I see you starting to do that spell work and those rituals that this spiritual person has taught you with this magician card right here. Also, unfortunately, I'm seeing an abortion or a miscarriage. I'm seeing that you're, possibly being reckless. You're making bad judgments. Um, I'm seeing instability and you being all over the place. And, that happens. That happens. Everyone deals with change differently. So, maybe you started just making bad decisions. Or a lot of times people do things to distract themselves from reality, just like a temporary escape. Okay. No judging over here. You also feel like your path in life is still not clear. Like you're still trying to understand, why do I have to go through this? Like, what's the lesson I'm supposed to learn by going through this? I'm also seeing that too. But you know what? Let's keep going. Let's keep going, Pisces. Let's see what else. All right. What are the final messages for the Pisces? Final messages for Pisces. One more shuffle. Final messages for Pisces. Let's see here. Okay, so y'all have the High Priestess. I told you. High Priestess, Four of Swords reversed. The Two of Pentacles came out again. Six of Wands reversed. The Empress, Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Lovers card. So this is actually why you're going through this situation. It is to lead you to your spiritual journey. I feel like, or it's either to lead you to your spiritual journey, or for those of you already on a spiritual journey, is to elevate your spiritual level. Okay? I feel like a spiritual practitioner told you before that you have a spiritual calling. Or maybe you got a tarot card reading before and the reader told you about a spiritual journey, but I don't feel like at the time you understood what was being said to you. It could be starting to make a little sense now, or maybe you still don't understand what was, what was said to you, but it will start to make sense later. Trust me. Let me tell you something. For those just starting out on a spiritual journey, the same thing happened to me when I first started mine. And, there are going to be a lot of things that you have to unlearn, because the spiritual knowledge you gain is going to show you that everything you've been taught from a child has been a lie. From the meaning of the holidays all the way to American history, child. Also, the Two of Pentacles came out again. So just stay positive, Pisces. Stay balanced in your situation as much as you possibly can. You can't tell nobody how to handle stress or whatever, but that's just a little encouragement. And just keep doing the best that you can. I know you feel defeated right now. You feel like all of your hard work is for nothing. You feel unappreciated, but just don't give up. There is a need for you to understand also, if you're a woman, Pisces, how powerful feminine energy is. Tap into it and use it to make changes in your life. Be careful too, because when you start a spiritual journey, dark spirits are sent to distract you and interrupt your spiritual growth. And the most effective and fastest way to do that is through sex. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Seriously. So stop procrastinating on doing things. Take those classes. I'm saying this. This is another message. Take those classes. Take that test. Enroll in that college. Go to that seminar. Go put in that application for that job. Or go to that seminar about starting a career path. Please be careful. I can't ignore this because it keeps coming up in the reading. Somebody is going to be sent to distract you, throw off your energy, get you unfocused, contaminate your spirit by trying to seduce you and have sex with you. I'm trying to tell you, which will lower your frequency. It is always deeper than, oh, you cute. Okay, I see you got a nice car. I see the wheels. Okay, take my number. Okay, your hair cute. I'm telling you, spiritually, I need y'all to start looking at everything in life, every experience, pick up on energy, look in people's eyes when you meet them, and stop being blinded by hair, booty, titties, cars, because he got a $250 pair of tennis on, because he got goals in his mouth, because she got big boobs, I'm trying to tell y'all, everything in life is spiritual and energetic. Start picking up on vibes and energy when you meet people. It is so deeper than looks and material possessions. It's so much deeper than that. Okay? So Pisces, that's your reading. Thank you for coming to my channel. She got them tarot cards. Tell your friends and family that's into tarot card readings about my channel. Tell them they will love it over here. Also, if you're not a Pisces and you're a cross watcher, thank you for supporting the channel. I do appreciate you all the same. Share and like the videos so the channel can grow. Make sure you come back because I'll be posting more readings. Is that...